practicing our oil pastel blending and mixing, we're gonna try doing this little tree drawing. First step on your paper, I'd like to make sure you guys have a mess mat or something underneath your page. So grab some sort of scratch paper from around the room or one of the mess mats. You're gonna start with a wavy line. Make sure every line you draw touches the edge of the paper. So starting at the top of my paper, I'm gonna draw a long, smooth, wavy line. Do this in a ballpoint pen or a pencil, either one's fine. Now I'm gonna add branches to this tree using more wavy lines. So same sort of concept, touch the edge of the paper, add a wavy line till it touches the tree. Think of this like the trunk of the tree. What I've done now is created sections. I've got 3 sections right now that I can shade in. We want more sections than that. This does not look like a tree yet. So same thing, touch the edge of the paper somewhere else and pull a long wavy line until it touches your tree. You keep going like this until you're satisfied with how your tree looks. Add more wavy lines till they connect to the tree. When you're about happy with your tree, you can leave it like that. You can grab your oil pastels. In every section we've created now, you need to choose 2 oil pastel colors to blend together. I want to see both colors, so don't think that you're blending so much that we don't see that there's 2 separate colors. So I'm going to start, I kind of like the idea of a fall tree, so I'm going to use fall colors. You may use whatever colors you like. Start with one color. I usually recommend starting with the lighter color, coloring it on the page. Lots of pressure at the one end, but I'm going to use lighter pressure in the middle, so I'm only putting a little color on the page. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to switch to my orange pastel. Down here, I'm going to use lots of pressure so it's nice and dark. And as I run into that yellow, I'm going to use lighter pressure, so I'm letting those 2 colors sort of mix together. Now, that's not good enough. That's a big mess. So take that yellow again. You have to go back to your original color and color right over it. Now you're going to see, with a little more pressure, you're going to see those colors mixing and blending together, sort of like if you were smearing paint with your finger. This is how we blend oil pastels. We use layers and we use the actual pastel to do the mixing. So now I'm going to switch color combinations for each section and practice my blending. Like I said, I'm going to stick with warm colors because I think I want this to feel like a fall tree. And then down at the bottom here, I think I'm going to use cool colors so it maybe feels like the grass or something. But all you're doing is practicing that color blending. When you're finished coloring in all your sections, this looks a little bit random. So we're gonna take a black pastel, or if you'd rather use brown, you could, something dark. We're gonna go over the lines that you drew to divide these sections. The one thing I recommend is as you come down here into the trunk area, make it a little thicker, double or even triple the line thickness so that it feels more like a tree trunk.